guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, before I get started with what we're going to do today, I would just like to thank everyone from my heart and my family's heart for the prayers for my mother. Some of her test results, she had some more blood tests. Some of them came back much better, which praise God, I'm very thankful for. But she still has to go see a hematologist next week and have more blood work. So I would ask that you would continue to keep her in your prayers. And I could not have any better subscribers or viewers than what I have. You all have truly touched our hearts. And it's such a support system when you really need it. And I really want to thank you for that. But I know I'm believing and standing on faith that she will be fine. But please continue to pray for her. So let me tell you what we're going to do today. What we're going to do is we're going to make monkey bread. I always love to try to make this every fall. And I got this recipe, years ago from the back of some Parkerhouse Rolls. And it's a little different than normal, but it is so good. Oh, it's good. Okay, so let me show you what you'll need for the recipe. Okay, you're going to need a package of either the Rhodes rolls or the Parkerhouse rolls, the dinner rolls. Okay, and then you're going to need a 3/4 ounce package of the Jello instant butterscotch pudding. You can see that right there. And then you're going to need some brown sugar. I always use the light. And you're going to need some ground cinnamon, excuse me, and you're going to need some sugar, and you're going to need some chopped pecans, but you can use walnuts if you prefer walnuts, whatever nut you prefer. You're going to need some butter. I always use the Smart Balance. And then you're going to need some cooking spray or butter to butter your bundt pan. You can use a bundt pan, you can use a tube pan, an angel food cake pan, whatever. I've just had this for years and I think it looks real pretty, so that's what I used. Okay, so what you're going to do, you can either thaw your rolls out first, which is what I always do. I let them start thawing. Or the directions actually say that you can put them in, let them rise frozen, but I don't do that. So let me push this down so you can see what we need to do, okay? All right. What you're going to do first, okay, you're going to get that package of your rolls, and I'll also leave the recipe in the description box below, but what you're going to need is 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1/2 cup chopped pecans, 1/2 cup melted butter, 1 cup brown sugar, 1 3 3/4 ounce package of that butterscotch pudding mix that I told you about. And I always use the instant. 2 teaspoons ground sugar, okay? So in this bowl, I already have, what you do is you mix both sugars together and the pudding mix and the cinnamon and just set that aside. So I've already mixed mine together and it smells delicious. Okay, I've already sprayed my bundt pan. Okay, so it says you mix this together, then you're going to sprinkle 1/4 of a cup of this. There's 2 sugars and the pudding mix. And it smells like, is what it smells like to me. It doesn't really taste like butterscotch, so if you don't like butterscotch, you really can't tell that it's in it. It must give it some kind of added dimension, but I can't tell. It smells like cinnamon powder donuts, okay? So what you do is you take 1/4 of a cup of this sugar mix and just sprinkle it on the bottom. Okay, and then you just top this with your pecans. You put your pecans all in there, or whatever nut you're going to use, and this is delicious. Oh my gosh. You can make it with your children, you can make it and give it to your neighbors. It's so good. Okay, then what you do is you take this these rolls that I have been letting thaw somewhat. And I always half mine. It doesn't say to, but I half mine. And what you do, I just roll it back into a ball. You dip it in your butter mixture, and then you roll it in this brown sugar mixture. It is so good. And you just drop it in there. And you just keep going like that until you have it completely filled up. Then you bake it at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. Or, you know, you put like a little toothpick or a skewer down in it and it comes out clean. And then you have goodness. So let me go ahead and roll the rest of this, and I'll come back right before I put it in the oven. Or when I get to right before the last step, I'll come back. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can see, I used almost the entire package of the dinner rolls. I probably have about 20 left in here. And like I said, I divided them and then rolled them into a ball, dipped them in the butter, and then dipped them in that sugar mixture. And that's how it looks. Now what you do is you top this with the remaining butter and brown sugar mixture. And it is going to taste so good. Okay. Alright, you just top that with the remaining, and then we're going to stick it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll be back when it is finished. I'll be back in 40 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been almost 40 minutes. You can see what they look like. And I did raise the temperature in my oven to 425 because it really wasn't cooking hardly at all, and I had forgotten that that's what I had done in the past. Now I'm just going to flip this out on this, and we will see what we have. Oh my gosh. We have tons of gorgeousness. It is absolutely delicious. It's all just oozing with that brown sugar. Oh my gosh. Okay, and it smells, to be honest, it smells a lot like a Cinnabon. It's really, this stuff is really, really good. So, okay guys, now what I'm going to do, as you can see, it turned out really delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. It's still really, really warm. So it's probably going to kind of fall apart because I didn't let it get really warm, cool, just a little bit. But oh my gosh, it is so good. It's addictive. Okay, you can see it. It is, oh my gosh, with the pecans and all that goodness. That is so good. It's almost like a gigantic cinnamon roll. It's really easy to make. I did turn up my heat in my oven, like I said. Even had to turn it up more to like 450. I couldn't remember what I normally make it on. And it lasted actually longer than 40 minutes. I'd say about 45, but each oven is different. So just watch it, but you're going to absolutely love it. It's delicious. So I will definitely keep you all updated on how my mom's doing. And like I said, please continue to pray for her. but I know you're absolutely gonna love this recipe. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.